You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Days of Our Lives fans. This is Soap Dirt on YouTube. We have got your brand new official Days of Our Lives promo for the week of May 15th through 19th. This is such a good promo. It's supersized. Usually there's like 10 to 15 seconds of content. This time the promo runs closer to 30 seconds. And there is so much to unpack. We are so excited to tell you about it. We're going to tell you what you'll see. Then we're going to break it down in the context of the upcoming spoilers that we know are coming this week. And then we're actually going to show you the promo so you can see it for yourself and see what is happening, because it is super, super exciting. So there are 5 big scenes this week. The first is Stefan DiMera dropping to one knee in front of Gabi Hernandez. And he says, "I want to spend the rest of my life with you." And she's smiling. And there's a voiceover and it says, "Sometimes you know." And then in the second scene, also in the DiMera living room at a different time, we've got EJ dropping to one knee in front of Nicole. And he says, "Nicole Walker, will you marry me?" And Nicole is freaking out. So then the voiceover says, "And sometimes you don't." Clearly, Stefan knows that Gabi's probably going to say yes, but EJ doesn't necessarily know the answer to the question he's asking. The third scene is the big bald henchman on Demetri von Leuschner's boat. He has got Patch at gunpoint, and then suddenly he collapses. That's because Harris Michaels has shot him in the back. And you'd think that Steve Johnson would be grateful. He says to Harris, "I had the situation under control." And Harris says, "Yeah, sure, I could tell." Then the fourth scene, we have Colin Bedford, that's Sloan Petersen's brother, and he's in a suit and tie with a clipboard. He's posting as some sort of like county official, some sort of something to do with Sweet Bits, because he's meeting Abe and Paulina in the Sweet Bits kitchen. So obviously they've showed up thinking this is about them, the health department closing them down. He's probably pretending to be a health department official. And then Colin abruptly drops his act and says, "Your daughter pushed my mom off a building." And he raises a rolling pin about to hit someone while Paulina gasps. The next scene is Jada talking to Sloan saying, "Your psychotic brother is on the loose and who knows what he'll do next," followed by 5 quick cutaway scenes. We have Paulina facing a gun. We have Chanel in shock with a hand over her mouth. We have Abe knocked out and left in the kitchen on the floor. We've got Colin with Paulina on a roof. And then we've got Chanel screaming, "Mama!" All right, so that's what you're going to see, but let's talk about it in the context of the spoilers. Now, we saw this at the end of Friday's May 12th episode, but it picks up again on Monday, May 15th. Patch and Harris Michaels and Chad DiMera are armed and ready to be dangerous. They are on Demetri's yacht or fishing bar. Is it a barge? Is it a barge? There's a lot of containers, so I guess it's a barge, not a yacht. It seems yacht-like in his room, but no, it looks like a big barge. At any rate, they are there to save Kate Roberts, but things are going to go awry, and that is because Mauricio gets the drop on Steve Johnson. So in terms of that scene, we're going to see that play out on Monday. So that's the very first part of the promo that we're seeing happen. That's why we're going a little bit out of order of the promo right now. And so Harris shoots the guy in the back, and Steve is really mad. He doesn't like working with Harris. He is very judgy about Harris's past, even though Steve himself has been brainwashed by Megan, and he knows just how deadly that can be. And so when Harris says, "Yeah, sure, I could tell," he was being nice. He was trying to give Steve an out, like, "Yeah, you know, you had it under control, but I just decided to help." So that's a whole lot of fun. And then there's a whole lot more to unpack. And so the proposal is very interesting because we have 2 proposals this week, remember? Now, next week, official spoilers have Nicole talking more to Anna about her pregnancy and worried about it. She's talking to Anna DiMera. And then Sloan finds out that Nicole is pregnant and hiding it. And so that's the kind of thing that's at play. And then Stefan's proposal to Gabi, which is actually the first scene in the promo, that proposal doesn't come until Friday, May 19th. Now, there are no official spoilers on on the list of next week's spoilers telling us when EJ is going to propose, if it's going to be the same day or if it's going to be earlier in the week. But Stefan's on one knee proposing to Gabi, and it sure seems like that she will say yes, but we might not see her answer until the following week, which starts on the 22nd, on May 22nd. So we'll see. But she looks happy. She's thrilled that he's proposing to her, and so there seems little doubt that Gabi will say yes. Meanwhile, EJ has utterly shocked Nicole, who is still reeling from finding out she's pregnant, not knowing who is the dad, and then Sloan finding out, and she probably figures that Sloan is going to tell EJ because Sloan told EJ that she slept with Eric when she'd been lying about it. So all of Nicole's secret keeping is catching up with her. My knee jerk is to think that maybe she'll tell EJ no just because she may be too scared because of all the secrets she's keeping. Then again, she loved EJ so hard in years past, and so she may throw caution to the wind. But we don't have a date for when their proposal is. Stefan's is on Friday, May 19th. Then we've got the latter half of the promo is all Colin stuff. So that also will come later in the week because the Salem cops have an epiphany about Colin, and then Chanel and Talia take things a little further, but she really doesn't want to be doing this stuff, and Talia tells Colin, I don't want to be involved in this, but he pressures her. And then on Thursday is when Paulina and Abe are in danger. So we expect to see Colin posing as a health department officials likely on Thursday, May 18th, based on the related Days of Our Lives spoilers. And that rolling pin that he picks up will be him probably bashing Abe in the head because spoilers for the next 2 weeks have Abe at the hospital getting treated. But Colin has something else in mind for Paulina. Friday, May 19th, official spoilers for Days of Our Lives are what leads us into all the stuff happening with Paulina being on the roof, because we see unhinged Colin grabs a hostage is one of the official spoilers for Friday, and also the cops grilling Sloan about her brother. So when Jada tells Sloan, your psychotic brother is on the loose, who knows what he's doing, she's trying to get her to help, and it looks like she will. The bottom line is Colin takes Paulina at gunpoint, and as you can see in the promo, the last few seconds are like blink and miss it. It's so fast. You'll have to hit pause button when you get to that point while you're watching this video. When we show it to you, you're going to have to click pause a couple of times at the end if you want to see all these little scenes. So remember, Chanel insists that their mom, Sloan, and Colin's mom got her up onto the roof and was the one who was being aggressive. And basically, Chanel says she jumped out of the way and then their mom fell. She insists she didn't push her. Colin and Sloan are insistent that she did. So it feels like to me, because then we see Paulina and Colin up on a roof, it feels like he has taken Paulina up to the roof and he's probably going to shoot her or push her off. So what I am really wondering is whether there's kind of a karmic replay of the past and whether Colin ends up going off the roof instead of Paulina, because obviously he can't stick around after this. He will be sent to Bayview or Statesville prison if he survives. So this is all very interesting. It's a really hot promo. We're about to show it to you. If you haven't already, reach down, click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our Days of Our Lives spoilers, casting news, and everything you need to know about your favorite NBC Peacock soap opera. And stay tuned now to watch this really exciting extra long promo for next week on Days of Our Lives.
Sometimes you know.
I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
Sometimes you don't.
Nicole Walker, will you marry me?
Sometimes you'll stop them.
I had the situation under control.
Yeah, sure, I could tell.
Sometimes
Your daughter pushed my mother off the roof of a building.
Your psychotic brother is out on the loose, and who knows what he'll do next.